Hello friends, so welcome to this lecture on application security in Azure. And in this lecture, we'll try to have an overview about the app service, that what app service does in Azure, what are the different components. And then in the subsequent lectures, we'll cover the security part, how we can have security of our applications in Azure. So app service or Azure App Service is a fully managed platform as a service or PaaS that integrates Microsoft Azure websites, mobile apps, API apps, and logic apps into a single service that you can add new capabilities with the help of which you'll be able to integrate with on-premise as well as cloud system. So like mentioned, is meant to be a single product that has capabilities for whatever you need. It could be your mobile app, m- your web app, API apps, and it is an HTTP based service for hosting applications, web applications, REST APIs, or mobile backends. And then there is for developing all these apps or web application, any application that you build, it could be static or dynamic, you'll be developing in certain kind of language. It could be HTML, .NET, Java. So in Azure, there are options and numerous options, and there is no restriction as well. And you can develop in your favorite language. It could be .NET, .NET Core, Java, Ruby, be it Node.js, PHP or Python. So you can use any of the language to develop these different web apps or mobile apps. So currently, Azure's this Azure App Service Platform contain the below services like we have mentioned. So first one is the web apps. So I have combined these both web and the API apps. Okay, so they are basically for running web and API applications in Azure. So when we say web, see, web app is a fully managed platform in case of a new Azure that helps you to build and deploy enterprise grade web apps in few minutes. So you can use .NET, Java, Node.js, Python, and you can have the features like built-in auto scale, load balancing, all those things you can do. So with the help of which in an organization, one will be able to build websites within the using this web app feature and host within the Azure. You can have the custom domain names and all those features you can get in case of uh, your mobile apps. And then is the API app. So API app is again with the help of which you can uh, certain applications they need the APIs to expose data and all those features so that other consumers can use those APIs to consume the data from your application, and you can create RESTful web APIs and all those things with the help of which API apps you can create different APIs. And then we have is the mobile apps. So mobile apps again, you know uh, there are various features with the help of which you can build native Windows, iOS, or Android mobile platforms, and there are features to test the multiple platforms as well. So you can create different type of mobile applications in case of as you're using this particular service. And there are different features with the help of which you can do the integration like with the Facebook, Google, Twitter, like the other IDPs we are having. And then the last is logic apps. So logic apps, if you have gone through the AWS, is like a Lambda function. So wherein you can run small blocks of code in Azure that can be triggered by outside sourcing like a message or a queue. For example, you can create logic app. Let's say if some kind of data is saved into your SQL DB, run a certain function. Or let's say if someone uploads image into a blob storage, then a certain message or a notification will be sent. So there are numerous functions or a code you can write with the help of logic apps. So all these services are combined into a one package, and we call it as a app service in Azure. So this is it, friends. In this lecture, we have gone through what is app service and what are the different further subcomponents like web apps, mobile apps, API, and logic apps within it, and what are the basic functionalities for this. So this is it, friends, in this lecture. Thank you for watching this lecture. Meet you in the next lecture.